Alright, so as promised, I'm going to do a tutorial on how I made my splatter screen pumpkin. Now I made this one and I made another one that I'll hang on the wall. Let's talk about the supplies that you're going to need. Now everything that you see here is from the Dollar Tree. So really you just need your creativity and you need to go shopping at your Dollar Tree. Okay, so the background right here, it's just 3 of these splatter screens here that you can find in the kitchen section at your Dollar Tree. Okay, so you want to get the ones with the handle on them. Now, I'm not going to be actually making one in this video because I can only find this one splatter screen in all of the Dollar Trees that I've been to lately. So I'm pretty sure that people are making these pumpkins, or maybe they're just cooking a lot. I don't know. Anyways, there's that. That is the back of your pumpkin. Now, the rest of the pumpkin, what I used a lot of the floral picks from the Dollar Tree, as you can see at the top. And I used some of their pumpkins that you can find there. Down here at the bottom, there's the bigger pumpkins. Now, these are the ones that have the little clips on the back of them. The acorns they sell in the bags there. And just the little bags of leaves they have there. And some other of their floral picks. And then their nautical rope here on the outside. This was in a pack of the metal words that they sell there. I think there were 3 different words in the package. You're going to need your hot glue gun. You're going to need some paints and paintbrush. And you're going to need some floral wire. So those are your supplies. All right, so first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to paint your splatter screens. Now, some people use spray paint. Some people like to spray them orange to make them look like real pumpkins. I guess you could keep them silver if that color fits into your decor more. You can spray paint them really any color that you like. Now, I didn't spray paint them. I wanted to take the long road. No, I actually enjoy painting. I'm not very good at painting, like artistic type painting, but I like doing something like this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to have to lay down your craft paper. As you can see, I've done a lot of painting on this paper. Now, a tip on the craft paper. Dollar Tree sells craft paper in rolls. And that's a great place to get it. But if you're like me and you order a lot of things online, especially from Amazon, especially around this time of year as we're getting closer to Christmas, a lot of times the things that you order come wrapped up in this paper. Okay, as you can see, it's quite wrinkled on the back. So what you do is just save this. Find a bag, a reusable bag, and just straighten it out, fold it up neatly, and stick it right on in there, your disposable bag, and save it. That's what I do because I go through a lot of this stuff during the year. That's where I get my craft paper. So technically, I don't really pay for it. All right, so the first thing you're going to do, like I said, I'm going to flip this over so you can see better, is you're going to paint it. So you can see it on the back, the paint strokes. So I used a brown and I used the off-white, and these are acrylic paints that I used. So you want to make sure you get around the edges, and the back doesn't really matter. Nobody's going to see the back and it's going to bleed through and all, but I did a coat of the brown first, and then I went back and used kind of like a dry brush technique, I guess, and used the off-white and gave it a little more of a detail so it would look a little more real, I guess. So that's what I did with that. Then you're going to take your splatter guards and your splatter screens, and that's how you're going to lay them out. So you have, if you can see, you have 2 with the handles going down. See how I bent those up? So you're going to have 2 of them with handles facing downward, and 1 of it with it up. So that's how you're going to layer them. You're going to put these 2 like this and use your floral wire to connect. All right, and then you're going to lay the 3rd one on top in the middle. And as you can see, then that will make it sit up. All right, then what you do is you take your nautical rope. If you want to add a little dimension to it, I think it looks so much better with the nautical rope accent. And you're going to add that, and I did it to the main one first. Then I went around, and you can kind of tuck it in at the top and at the bottom. You're not going to see that. Once you get your embellishments on there, you're really not going to see where everything comes together. I mean, obviously, if you pick it up and look at it, you will. And then you're going to wind the nautical rope around the handle. You can also paint the handle. If you want the handle a certain color, you can do that. Then the next thing you're going to do, you can center your word on there. And I did use a little hot glue to get that glued down. And then you can just go to town using your little embellishments from the Dollar Tree. And add your leaves and your flowers, your pumpkins to the bottom too. See, and there, that's how I decorated this. Now, to make this hang on the wall, all I did for the bottom two pieces, and it's hanging in my dining room right now, all I did was bend this handle back and forth a few times until it popped off, and it just came right off. It's not a very sturdy thing. And then you can hang it up. And to hang it up, all I did is you can see the wire right here that I used to kind of help attach some of the embellishments to it. You just take your craft wire, is all I did, and I wrapped it around it, and just left a little bit as a loop on the back. And that's what I have it hanging from, on a hook on the wall. And it makes a really pretty a wall hanging too. So you could do it either way. But that is your splatter screen pumpkin tutorial, guys. Let me know down in the comments. Have you seen other tutorials? Have you made this before? Have you even heard of it before? Let me know. I'm curious. In the meantime, I'm going to go put this back in its place downstairs on my fireplace mantle. And I'm going to record a quick read-through tutorial, something that I'm working on right now. It's a work in progress. So I'm going to go ahead and film that tutorial. And also I have a sweater pumpkin tutorial. So I'm going to go film those two and hopefully get all three of them up before the end of the day. Thanks, guys. Be sure, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, share the video, do all that YouTube-y kind of stuff that you do. Keep being kind to each other. Too much meanness in this world, guys. Love ya.